Hello and welcome to another episode of the Astronomy Network. My name's Roy and today we'll be looking at the all-new off-axis guider from Pegasus. So before we start looking at the off-axis guider, I thought I'd mention a few good things to see this month. A lot's happening in the western sky, so from about next week onwards, anyone imaging, you might want to look for the Cone Nebula. That's very good this time of year. Also in the western sky, we've got Mars, which is really high up at the moment. And later on in the month, on 27th of April, we've got our first supermoon. So yeah, we have got that to look forward to, and well worth getting your telescope out for that. So what is the Pegasus off-axis guider and why is it so special? Now, I mentioned this in our first video, so we have been looking forward to getting our hands on this. This one is quite unique because you can adjust the focus of the guide camera. Now, in traditional YouTube fashion, I thought I'd start off with an unboxing. I've got a brand new one here, ready to go, ready to open, so let's go. So lifting up the lid, the first thing we see is a little bit of paperwork. We've also got the off-axis guider itself. It's all very nicely, neatly wrapped in a nice little plastic bag. We've also got a few more accessories under the lid, I believe. So we'll pop this up. We've got the 2-inch nose piece, which will go on the front of the off-axis guider. Underneath here, we've also got a few more accessories. In this box, I believe, is the M54 to M48 thread adapter. We've also got 6 screws, which I believe are for attaching the Falcon rotator, so I'll get onto that a bit later. A couple more rings in here. We've got the C thread to T2 thread, which is used for attaching the cameras. Also got a locking ring with that as well. And we've got a USB cable. So there, that's it. That's a nice little look around what you get in the box and the unit itself. So first thing I noticed when picking up the off-axis guider is the build quality is exceptional. Everything is nicely put together, nothing feels cheap. You've got a very nice finish on it with the logos. Looking around the off-axis guider, you've got the USB port on the side. You've got the mirror there, which is a 10 by 10 millimeter mirror. You've got your thread on the front for the nose piece. Right on top, we've got the camera mount. Now that's a C thread, but you also get the T2 adapter in there as well, which will just screw on. There's also a locking ring. Now this can be screwed on first before you put on the adapter, just to get it into position. Now looking at the body of the off-axis guider itself, you've got M54 threads back and front, and that's for obviously attaching to the telescope and attaching your main imaging camera at the back. So I'm going to quickly put it together now so you can see how it all fits together. I've got a 290 mini camera here, which I'll be using for an example. So there we go, that's the unit fully assembled. So in this instance, what's in the box, we've got a 2-inch nose piece, that's right on the front. We've also got a M54 to M48 adapter, and we're just using the adapter that was already on the unit itself to screw on the 290 mini camera. So you're not only just stuck with the M48 thread on the back, there's also adapters to T2, M42, so they should be on the screen now. If you're wanting those, we can order those in for you. And that's pretty much it, that's it, fully set up, and that unit is pretty much ready to go. So now I'm going to show you how the focusing of the guide camera actually works. I've got one hooked up to the PC here and I've already got the software downloaded. Now you do get a USB cable in the box, but for this demo I thought I'd use a cable I've already got. Now the part that actually moves, which adjusts the focus, is this piece here. Where the camera attaches actually moves in and out, and that is controlled by a stepper motor. Now that stepper motor is controlled by software on the PC. So this is the software that you get. You can download it from Pegasus website. I will provide links below. Once you've got the camera hooked up, you hit this button here, which is to connect it, and it should show you down here that it's connected. you've got 4 tabs across the top here. You've got control, the Scops OAG tab, settings and information. Now the main two I'm going to be looking at today are these two here, the control and the Scops OAG. The main two buttons to adjust the focus are these ones here. You've got your in and out. Now if I was to hold this one here and I flick back to the camera, you will see that the 290mm camera is moving closer to the body of the OAG, thus adjusting the focus. Now if I let go of that button there, it's going to stop at that position. Now I can choose to even set a preset. So you've got these 9 buttons here and you can save that position. So number 3 for instance, if I right click that, I can rename that. Just say I'm using a filter, I don't know, I've already got CLS and UHC. Just say I've got a UV filter, I can write UV there, press OK, and it's going to save that position. Another nice tab is the Scops OAG tab here. Again, you can move the focus in and out. So if I hold this one here, I'll actually show you on the screen what it's doing. I might flick back to the camera there, you can see it's moving out. You can also fully expand, so if I hit that button there, it's going to start moving the guide camera all the way out. You can halt it, which is obviously to stop it, and you can also fully retract it. So if I hit that one there, it's going to start to fully retract the camera all the way back to the body of the off-axis guider. And that's basically it really. It's very simple software to use. I only downloaded this morning and it really didn't take me long to get to grips with it. Pretty impressed with Pegasus there on their design of the software. Very straightforward to install, very easy to use. Straight out of the box, you know, it's been a breeze to set up. Now obviously you will have a cable coming from your guide camera into your PC as well, so you can get a preview. So you can imagine if you're shooting remotely, it's going to make things a hell of a lot easier. You can get everything assembled, everything set up, cables all running back to one PC, and you can literally do all of your guiding focus all with a touch of a button. And finally, we want to know how this is going to be on the back of the scope, how thick it is, so we can consider our back focus, and also how much it weighs. Now the off-axis guider itself is 31.4mm thick, and the weight, get it on the scales. Now I must add that this is with the 290mm camera attached as well, so I thought I'd weigh it like this because this is how it's going to be used. So pop it on the scales, I'm sure you can see that there. We're coming in at 500 grams, so for a unit so robust, that's not too bad at all. Now all in all, I personally think this is a really nice product. I think it's very well thought out, so the fact that you can adjust the focus of this is just, you know, very, very nice indeed. It feels like a very solid piece of kit. You know, it's clearly made, you know, to hold some of the big pro cameras. You've got a 50mm clear aperture right through as well, so it's going to work with full frame. It's going to be very good for anyone shooting, you know, with long focal length SCT, any big aperture refractors, anything where you know off-axis guiding is very, very beneficial. You know, it can work on any scope really. It is a really nice product. Links are going to be on the screen now. All the accessories and adapters. If you've got any questions, you can give us a call and we can answer any questions you've got. So yeah, there we have it, the brand new off-axis guider from Pegasus, and these are available to order right now. So that's the end of the demo of this off-axis guider. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a little bit of a shorter video this week. Now I really like to thank some of our customers for commenting on our previous videos. We've been asked to demo some mounts, maybe look at some filters as well. So hopefully the next few videos we'll be doing some stuff about that. So that's me signing off, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.